Hell yeah. We're live.
I just applied for a partnership with a fucking powdered energy drink company.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, Maw Energy.
More energy.
They're kind of like a G Fuel, but
Like a
natural or some shit.
Okay.
Um, yeah, a buddy of mine was like, he was like, yeah, dude, I got like a tenth the followers you guys do and traffic that you guys do, and I got the fucking thing. So I was like, you guys should go for it. So I applied, and we'll see what happens. It's pretty cool.
Right.
Then you get like a referral link, and I can have midstream maw moments, talk about how tasty the delicious drink that I'm imbibing is.
Right.
And
exactly.
it's good for you too.
Right. Do one of these. Turn sideways and just.
Yeah, exactly. Just pull a quick Dr. Disrespect, You're like, oh yeah, it's so good, blah blah blah. Oh shit, our hats require.
No, you're good, man.
Just in case.
There we go.
I don't want to break the. I don't want to.
There we go. Fucking metal. Alright. Well, shit, we had Twitch Fire. Welcome, buddy. I'm glad you got to stop by. If you're still here. What is good? But, no, man. It's been a pretty fucking decent day. I woke up at, like, 7:30 to the wife and the kids saying bye. We were going on a 2-hour drive to go to the lake property. And
nice.
they said, enjoy your day. And I was like, yes. Yes, I will. Very much so. I will.
Yes, I will.
And I got
4 hours in the car with my kid, honey. Bye. Smack
bye.
Take care, sweetheart.
See you later. Oh shit.
Alright, I can dig it.
Well, Foam, what are you smoking on, my guy?
This one's using Chong, and this one's Skywalker OG.
Okay.
I believe this is sour banana ganji.
Ooh.
Is that sour diesel and banana kush?
Yeah. And a little bit of sour tangy in there as well.
Okay.
Nice. To be honest, I don't know what my shit's called, but it works.
That's where you need to go. That's the important part. As long as it goes where you need to go, which is up there.
Right, way the fuck up there. That's why I was kind of late on the podcast.
I realized when I pointed up there, I'm pointing at foam.
If I could smoke and just instantly be at Foam's house, it would save me like 2 minutes.
Right? If we could discover that teleportation was based in THC land, I would teleport literally everywhere.
Right.
And I would also be constantly stoned. So I'm not seeing a downside so far.
Right.
Right?
Or like every time you get high, you go to hit the ball, you just close your eyes. You're like, let me go to Vegas, and then you take a rip off of that exhale. Boom, you're in Vegas. That would be dope.
That's a dangerous play, though. That's a dangerous play.
Yeah, because you just
teleport to Vegas, and all of a sudden it's like, well, I'm baked out of my gourd, and I got like a pocket full of money that I could easily. I didn't have to pay to get here, so it's almost like I've made money, And then all of a sudden, all that pocket money's gone, and you're sitting there with one thumb in your mouth and one thumb in your ass, and every now and again, the pit boss comes over and says, "Switch."
Switch.
You know what I mean?
Oh shit.
What if you had like a genie and a bong?
A genie.
So, like,
Oh my god, he'd be so annoyed with me.
Genie would come out.
It's the 5th time today, Middle. It's like I know, but I'm busy. I'm trying to sleep.
Like I know I just asked for an ounce, but I need another ounce.
Oh my god,
out,
yeah,
man.
Possibilities. Yeah, I wouldn't even ask for a zip. I'd be
Right.
like, can I get like, can we
Can you
just
just
have,
fill
like, a
this room with pot for me real quick?
No, one better. Can I just have 7 to 8 pounds of concentrate?
Oh,
Please and thank you.
Right.
That'd be great.
That's another person I want to get on the podcast.
Joe Rogan?
Concentrate?
Times.
Times would be great, eh?
Times is like the concentrate
You could almost
king.
say it'd be 8 times.
Yeah, it would be great.
He was free today. Shit, you should have asked. He just jumped on the Bullies stream.
Shit, I mean, we could fucking get him in here and do a good old Thunder Buddies duo.
No, Bully would be all upset, I'm sure. Not
Yeah.
upset, but like, we'd be stealing away the
The
guy he
friends
just
and
picked
the-
up for BR. Yeah.
Yeah, the friendly banter.
Like, bro!
What the fuck? I needed my
He's been in here
teammate.
8 minutes!
Right. Yeah, no, I'm definitely gonna ask him if he wants to be on one, because he's fucking awesome.
Oh, for sure. Oh, he'd totally be down.
He's awesome as shit. Oh, my
So,
dog
Metal,
is-
what's your preferred game? What's your game of choice?
I play a lot of War Thunder, and I've been going hard in Warzone lately.
Oh, yeah.
That being said, I can't wait for the new Battlefield. Because Call of Duty can eat my ass, and here's the spoon so that I can do it. Like I
Right.
can't fucking deal with it. A lot of FPS bullshit, but I mean, for when it comes to streaming, it's definitely War Thunder. Like I did Warzone today, like 5 total people. I do War Thunder, and I'm like 15, 20 easy.
Oh.
And like they stick around, dude. It's freaking ridiculous. I never thought that. I mean, and that's,
Ow.
I've been playing War Thunder for like 10 years. And now all of a sudden it's like, oh, I guess I'll stream it on my off days, and it brought in more people on my off day than I've ever had fucking ever. So I was like, this is the game then, okay.
Right.
So yeah, apparently the fucking War Thunder community thinks I'm, I don't know, hysterical, funny to look at, or I'm not good at it. So I don't know why they ain't there for that. I'll tell you that fucking much. But they're definitely coming to fucking hang out and shit like that. So yeah, I
Right.
guess I'm a War Thunder streamer now. But most FPSs I'm kind of about. I've been doing FPS for a long time. I'm definitely the FPS Doug. You know, boom, headshot kind of shit. That's kind of my jam.
Right.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's me. That's the games there. My Steam list is way too long, but it does have a lot of
Easy
FPS
to-
in it.
It's easy to compilate quite a game library on Steam.
Oh yeah.
I dated a girl for a while that had 1900 on there.
Jesus.
And then this whole last year,
Oh
we were
my
just
God.
finding cheapo games to put her on Steam so we could get her to that 2K mark, because it would have been, it's gonna be so awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, dummy. I tried to make Metal a custom command on the channel real quick and did everything. Didn't put his link in it.
I mean, the good news is that you're handsome, so.
It just says like, hey, go hang out with Metal, but we're not gonna tell you how.
It's just like your whole screen flashed flowers for a second there.
That's adorable, though.
Flowers.
It was like a bunch of blue flowers that flashed across the whole screen and then it was gone.
That's weird.
It was literally like a tenth of a second. Maybe I'm seeing shit, man.
I hope not. You good? I want some of that, whatever you got over there. Seeing flowers, my guy.
I
That's
mean,
a-
I won't. Okay.
He said I saw it. You're not crazy.
I'd say this is a pretty good combination so far, but I don't think it's that good.
Right.
Didn't tell us.
Oh, I just like to wait to see how things play out, right? You know, like I want to see if people like, am I losing my fucking mind? I'm like, yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yeah, I didn't see anything like that. And then once you question your sanity, then I'll step in and be like, yeah, I saw it. I'm just kidding.
Right?
Like asshole.
yeah. yeah. Yeah.
Because they would fucking work on me every time.
Oh,
what?
always antagonize it. Like, I'll push them even farther and be like, there's never been any blue flowers in existence, bro. Like, what are you
Yeah,
doing?
right. Like, yeah, blue? What is this word blue?
It's not a natural
Blue.
color. Didn't you know that, man?
Like it blew up? Trying to bloom
Alright.
it?
Anybody in
Yeah.
chat wants to go check out Metal stream? It's not that hard. You type in Metalhead 1313 and then boom.
Don't you have to put in SO?
No, I tried to set up a custom one, but it's fucking with me. I wish Case was here so he could just go in and fix it for me. Because I'm like, you know, too intoxicated, I guess, to fucking figure out how to work stream elements tonight.
post it in my chat, or my announcements.
Oh yeah, okay, hell
See
yeah.
if anybody should.
Oh, by the way, Metal, I totally put you on a auto post list on the Dank spot, so you don't have to worry about self promoting on there. It just fucking goes on there when you go live.
Oh, right on, man. Okay, cool. Thank you.
It saves. I figured I'd do it.
You're gonna have to tell me how to set that up, because I've been trying to get, like, because Times has it, so every time like anybody goes, like, anytime anybody who's a streamer
Right.
goes live, it just fucking puts it in the self promo thing, and I want to do that.
Go to.
But can't you only do like a couple few people, or can you do fucking anybody?
You could do up to 25, I think it is.
Okay, shit. All right. I'll have to
Yeah, yeah. So I totally fucking was like, you know what? I bet Metal like me gets really high and goes, damn, I forgot to share my stream. Or at least that's what I do. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna throw him on here.
I'm a bit like I have a pre-stream ritual where it's
Oh.
I have to go back to Twitter and delete my tweet because I'm done streaming for the day. But if you like, every time before I stream, I do I got 3 servers that I post in manually.
Okay.
Mine that I obviously post in, and then I send out a tweet, and it's essentially a copy pasta for all 3 of them. But
Yeah,
before
yeah.
I go live,
I think the website, the guy who helped me get it on my Discord was Italian.
Oh, was it? Yeah, Italian's good at that shit, man.
I went in there. I'm like, "What's up, Italian?" He's like, "Oh no,
He
I'm like
asked me
setting
one
up
day
my."
if I knew. He's like, "Hey, can you help me with OBS?" And I was just like, "Dude, I'm pretty sure you know exponentially fucking more about that process than I do."
Right.
And I use Streamlabs, so I have even less of an idea.
Dude, was your Streamlabs fucking with you yesterday, like hardcore?
Yeah, it seemed to do. I mean, like with War Thunder, it wasn't so bad, but with Warzone, yeah, it was a fucking nightmare. I had to lower my bitrate to fucking 3,500.
Dude, me too. But you know my problem I had the other night? I kept getting booted out of COD and shit while we were trying to play. Found out that it was not my PC. It's not like the game. And technically it's not my internet, but it was my internet. My Ethernet cable that I had was fucking trashed. So it would just stop like working, and I would lose all connection, and then my computer would connect to Wi-Fi and allow me to fucking go back into the game after I went. And I'm like, God damn it.
I see. Oh, well, hey. At least you figured it out, right? And
Yeah,
you're
no.
banging your head against the wall about it. So.
Right. And this morning it was funny as hell. I woke up and I'm like, okay, hopefully Foam Face may have an extra Ethernet cable laying around the house somewhere. Because I could totally just be like, yo, bring that.
You guys are local IRL homies?
Yeah, yep.
Oh, that's cool.
We've known each other since we were fucking tiny.
Oh, no shit. Oh,
yeah.
Lifelong homies. Oh,
lifelong homies,
I only got a handful of those, but those, yep, I can dig it.
He's the one that made us the hats, too, right before I changed the name for the Twitch.
Nice! Oh, yeah, there you go. You know, he's still rep the hats, though.
We're definitely repping them, dude.
Put a piece of black tape over the lettering.
Right.
Else, you know?
I changed the name and the logo on him, though.
Yeah.
Fuck, you're right, you did. God damn it.
Because I had the channel.
Nostalgia.
Yeah, I had the channel made
Probably
up.
the only one that has the old stuff on it.
Yeah, no, it will.
New merch has this new stuff.
Well, I have one thing with this logo on it on the merch site, but it's just a mouse pad, and it has like both of them on there, and it has the Dank heart on there also. But no, that's another. I don't know, man. I was just watching a couple podcasts last night and stuff, trying to get a little bit better idea on like how to do things, maybe, you know. And I was watching Mike Tyson's podcast, and what I took from that was I just really wished I had a lot of money to buy their mics. Because their mics are just so fucking nice sounding, and I'm like, I want my podcast to sound like that.
Is like, I believe each one of those particular mics is like $800.
Right. No, exactly.
That is like the top of the linest fucking like podcast mic, or I guess
Yo.
announcer mic, whatever you want to fucking call it. And they're shotgun style. You got to talk into the end of them, which is weird.
Right. Yeah. Well, it's all focused in on that area, right? Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense.
But Boneface actually might know the co-host of the Hot Boxing. I forgot what the hell his name is, with Mike Tyson.
Oh, for a second there, I thought you were talking about Be Real.
Yeah, well, Be Real. He has that one. Aren't they? They're literally the same name, aren't they? Hot Boxing.
The Hot Box Podcast. Yeah. All right, I think Mike Tyson might have a little bit of extra flair to it, but I'm pretty sure Be Real is just the Hot Box Podcast or something like that.
Okay. Yeah.
They just fucking bake out a caddy or whatever the fuck that shit is, and just give
or whatever card they decide to get in that night. Yeah. Fucking, and then Be Real has also got that Dr. Green Thumb podcast too.
Oh, does it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, but that's all like yeah, okay, so probably two separate podcasts, right? Because isn't that one all about like just informational bullshit and news about fucking weed and shit like that?
Yeah. And then they just kind of bullshit too. You know what I mean? It's but
well, because that wasn't that character supposed to be like an old like radio host, Dr. Green Thumb? Like you'd call into him for like advice and stuff.
Oh, on
like
the albums and shit.
Yeah, like all the little skits. It was always like someone calling in to Dr. Green Thumb.
Yeah, I think he was supposed to be like a counselor of some sorts.
Yeah.
You called him for all your problems, and you probably just prescribed you weed.
It was like growing.
It was about growing?
Yeah, people have problem growing their pot or something.
Dude, call in and ask him questions.
It'd be like
shit.
Short little skit.
Yo,
song.
Brondorf coming in with the tier 1 for 6 months, my guy. Thank you.
Damn.
We fucking love you, dude. But no, I'm gonna pack a fucking bowl because I'm not fucking hitting that nasty ass fucking hit. Yeah, no, I don't I don't know what happened. I may have smoked a little too much weed and was like, hey, that couch looks really good. And
nothing wrong with that, man.
Next thing I know, I woke up an hour late. It was like, fuck, now Nettle's gonna be busy. Hopefully phone price is still good.
I was just checking to make sure everything was copacetic, you know what I mean?
Right, yeah, no, I'm glad, because I was snoring like a fucking old man in the middle of a rainstorm. Are you shitting me right now? I do not have my toothpicks next to me. Fucking fail. Can I get an F in chat, please?
Man, I'm glad your childhood homie made the joke. Because, the door was open and I was going to sprint through it, and then it's like, he's got the pass to do it, right? Like,
yeah.
He knew you pre-teeth and post-teeth, you know what I mean? So he can make the giggle. Like, I know in you a couple of months, I appreciate it and everything like that, but, you don't want to say the wrong thing and cross somebody, you know what I mean?
He fucking cat's great.
Oh, I just got it because you don't have teeth.
What? Is that what you were saying?
I was like, why do you need a toothpick to like poke your shit out? Just blow through it, like quit being a pussy.
No, dude.
It's been so long since he's had teeth. I didn't even know.
Dude, okay, so back in the day, me and him, obviously, we've been longtime friends.
Oh.
So your mom
ruined
jokes.
the suspension on my car in high school.
That's
Yo,
hard,
Gibbs.
Gibbs.
You're good? There ain't no more bad blood or anything like that. Welcome to the stream. That's all that needs to be said. Enjoy. Like Metalhead. Put your feet up, grab a drink, and fucking chill out. That's all I want to do. I just want to fucking chill out. But, no, there's a bunch of your mom jokes floating around, right? Just always fucking, every time it's something. Hey, man, what are we doing? your mom, you know, little shit like
Yeah.
that. And fucking yeah, we appreciate you, Gibbs. Thanks for stopping in.
Fuck yeah, gibbers.
Oh, you don't want to be drinking? Hell yeah. But he used to make the joke because my mom had no teeth, you know. He'd always make that one, and it's like, damn, he got me on that one, you know. And then
The
now I'm
Office
saying,
Space joke.
yeah, yep, yep. And I'm just like, damn, he's like, I couldn't do anything after that. I'm like, how do you recover from your mom has no teeth joke? Like, you don't, okay? You just don't recover. You just gotta stop and let him have the dub.
Like,
Yep,
this is
you
my
gotta
life
let him.
now.
Yep.
I would
And
play
then-
the clip of Office Space when the guy would like go nuts because the girl took her teeth out and gave him a blowjob.
Oh,
Like, this is
yeah.
me, Mom. Play the clip and shit.
Fucking great. Zero Anonymous, welcome, buddy, welcome. Thanks for stopping in, my guy. I hear that, you know, someone that may be anonymous might be starting to stream soon.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Can't wait for that.
I don't know if you heard it here first or not, but I heard a little rumor that it might happen soon. Cheers.
So Metal, what's your favorite strain you think that you've
Oh,
had
yeah.
so far?
Yeah.
The favorite what now?
Favorite
Favorite
strain.
strain?
Oh. I've always been a sour D guy, man. Like, I like that skunk.
Mm.
So it's always been kind of like my jam. So anything that usually has a bit of sour D in it that gets like real skunky,
Right.
or like your classic like hash style plants.
Oh.
That
Yeah.
like remember that shit we used to get that old stuff that like wound up looking all black and stuff, looked like little ice cube.
I never really got hash.
Oh,
Hash
Yeah.
is never big in the small town we're from.
Yeah. We never
boys,
really
I'll tell
were
you,
able to
man,
get hash.
You will get a hash bowl specifically just for hash because there is nothing but some people are like, oh, I like to sprinkle a little hash on my bowl. Fuck you, dude. I want more hash in my bowl. All right, I want a bowl that's just all hash and it's just I fucking love it so much. I want all of it all the time.
I've had hash once since it became legal here, and I was a moron and I dabbed it, so I fucked my entire nectar collector up that I used to dab it.
Yep.
Oh. It fucked you up pretty good when you dabbed it instead of just smoked it.
Yeah, it like if you just like put it on top of a bowl or something like that
Right.
and rip it
Yeah.
up, it'll definitely cross your eyes pretty quick. But don't sometimes you light a bowl and then you kind of stick your finger in it to kind of like make sure the cherry goes away so it doesn't burn your whole bowl. Well, don't do that with hash because it's essentially napalm.
Mm.
You
So
see,
don't
like,
do
the
that
tip
because
of
then
my
you're just gonna have a
fingers,
bunch
like-
of burning fucking hash on your fingers. But you don't want to flick it off because you do want to smoke it still. So you gotta, So yeah, I loved it though. Yeah, that was my jam. But I mean now,
Honestly,
concentrates are kind of like the deal these days. I don't do a lot of flour, or as little as I can. Chokes me up these days.
right.
Right.
Old lungs.
Well, and honestly, I'm the other way. Like concentrates make me cough too bad. Where
You really?
like flowers and stuff, I'm better with anything like that.
Well,
but,
look how
like,
long we didn't have the access to concentrates.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
Like I think the first time I ever really heard of hash was when I first like watched the Trailer Park Boys.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah. Where they're
yeah.
always selling Lebanese blonde hash. Which
And
fun
they
fact,
make the
blonde,
fucking-
blonde hash is just pressed keef.
Right.
Right.
The
Yeah.
funniest thing in the world. It's like, I mean, shit, we could all make that.
Right.
Have you ever had one of those keef pressers, like little keychain ones? You know what I mean?
I
and
never
then
had
you
a keychain one, but I did get one of those little stamp makers that you use to make like little clay stamps.
Yeah.
And I mean, I swear they just make that to call it a clay press, but it's not. It's not.
Yeah.
It's better used for fucking
keef.
for keep. Oh, dude, it's so good.
Oh yeah.
And then you can be like, oh hey, happy birthday, friend, and give him like a little smiley face. You know.
Yep.
Like there you go.
Yep.
That'll make you happy.
Here's a little puck of keef.
Exactly. Makes everybody feel good.
No.
saving my teeth to make
If you don't mind,
Mm-hmm.
I did remember you saying something. You had work in radio before, or something like that.
Oh no, just lots of VO. Like I've been
Okay.
doing VO for the past, I don't know, 4 or 5 years now. Just like on the side for funsies, really.
Okay.
Some
hell yeah.
projects I did like for nothing, and other stuff like you charge for and things like. I guess you'd classify me as more of a freelance guy.
Okay. Is it fun?
Um.
Is it something that like obviously you enjoy to do?
Oh yeah, I mean I started doing it because it's kind of like Twitch streaming, because when the camera's off it's like the same fucking show, right? Like I don't exactly change
Right.
me at all. Like thankfully I guess I have a personality that people like to sit back and be like, look at that fucking asshole.
Right.
So
No,
it's
exactly.
definitely like it's a fun time in that sense, and I like to do a lot of silly little characters and things, and I get the opportunity to do that there,
Oh hell
which is
yeah.
pretty cool. So
I mean-
I work on I'm on like 3 projects now. 2 are audiobooks. I guess the third one's kind of an audiobook too, but that hasn't started yet, so it's not anything just yet. But I'm doing an Overlord podcast on Overlord Audiobooks on YouTube, and I'm also doing an audiobook for this anime Goblin Slayer.
Oh nice.
And before anybody asks, no, I'm not a fan of anime whatsoever. But
Same here.
whatever you're paid for, you're paid for, right? So
Right.
thankfully, the reason I chose to take the gigs is because they are fun books. Like there's a lot of fucking slashing and hacking and magic and destruction, and I'm very annoyed about the amount that they go into detail when they're describing how big anime titties are. So I usually kind of gloss over that and say "fuck you, creative license." And I'm not going to talk about somebody who's in an 11-year-old's body.
Yeah. No.
You know,
That's creepy.
that, like I don't like I can't. I'm not. Nope, not me. Nope, not this guy.
Right.
So nobody's complained yet, and the producer I work with, he's in UK. He's pretty good at what he does.
Right.
So that's been pretty fun with that. And then same thing for Goblin Slayer. It's just another fucking destructo, destroy all fucking goblins kind of thing. So it was like, all right, this one's kind of fun.
Hell yeah, dude.
And it's just me on that one. I've done some audio dramas where it was like I played a handful of characters, and then afterwards an editor would put everything together and make like kind of like an old school radio drama, where
Right.
all the sound effects are, it's just not done live, obviously.
Right.
Right. But I did a lot of shit like that, and now I just kind of stick with narration because it just kind of, I don't know, I have not a very deep voice, but a deep enough voice, and when I put the fucking announcer voice on, or whatever you want to call it, it tends to come out pretty decently, and after a minor amount of audio modulation, everything comes out pretty fucking sweet. So
Hell yeah, dude. Well, every time
fun gig.
first time I met you, I was like, this dude's got to work for like a radio station or like a voice acting place. I thought you had an agent, like, you know what I mean, like. And then I seen all the paint stuff behind you too. I came in and watched you paint that one time on your stream, and I was like, damn, this guy's just fucking awesome. Like,
I have too many hobbies, man. Like it's been a blessing and a curse. Like I have lots of things I like to do, but these days I have not a near enough amount of time or money to do all of them. So
Right.
I just kind of stick with the favorite ones at this point.
Right.
And the ones that could potentially make me a couple extra bucks, you know what I mean?
right. Well, shit, I was even thinking about asking at some point how much you would charge for like a canvas thing, kind of like this Harley Quinn. But like, you know.
That size is 35 to 40, but for the homies we keep it at 30.
I'm cool with the 35 to 40. What the hell are you talking about, my guy?
Spray art's cheap, dude. Spray art's cheap. Because, I mean, like, bear in mind, like, you're paying for your time and how pretty something looks, right?
Right,
And it
right,
takes
right.
me usually 15 to 20 minutes to do a painting. Like, I have one right here, actually.
Yeah, show it off if you don't mind.
It only takes, like, 20 minutes to bang out one of these fuckers. Oh, the glare's gonna fuck me a bit here, but there you go. That's better.
That's wicked, dude.
So, I mean, that was, and this was half-assed too. Like, I didn't get to choose the colors and the scheme that I had while I was going through it. It kind of got fucked up.
I mean, I just tell you keep it.
Oh, that's Reaper's painting actually. Reaper fucking requested all the colors for that, and I'm gonna send that out to him whenever, you know. Yeah, I told him, I was like, hey man, listen, you get the painting for nothing because I told you I'd do you one, but you do have to pay for shipping, and shipping something like that halfway across the country is definitely gonna cost you 25 or 30 bucks. So
Yep, it is.
whenever you're ready for that, you let me know. I'll send it right out to you.
Dude, I think Grim, my buddy Grim Chorizo, our buddy, another like actual real life buddy.
Mm-hmm.
He did a giveaway on his channel not that long ago, and had people like from London and shit win them, and like Ireland and shit win. And he was like, that like, you know, a $15 shirt, he had to spend like $80 to ship it.
For real, yeah. Like you got to put that kind. That's why sometimes the giveaways are for like America only, or
Right.
there's stipulations where it's like if you win and you're in the UK, you know, there's gonna be some shipping costs. You know.
Right. Yeah. I think he's gonna probably do another one, but like he's such a fucking cool dude. I don't think he'd ever limited it because of the following that he has and
Right.
just how cool everybody is in his community that he's grown.
Oh, I definitely have a lot of folks in my chat that are from like all over the place.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
A couple of dudes from India, a couple guys from Italy, several people from Australia.
Several. I can't explain how many people from Australia I've met on Discord.
Right, it's
Jesus.
ridiculous, man. Yeah, it's like I don't know. Somehow like our sleep schedules and when we're online just coincide with them.
Yep.
You know,
it has
them
to be
being in the
that.
fucking future.
Right.
Because like what sometimes we'll be streaming and then here comes Evil Duo. I think we've played Plunder with that guy a couple times too. That guy from New Zealand. And he's
Yeah,
like, yeah, I'm just up
probably.
having my morning coffee, and it's like it's fucking 10 p.m. You're in the
Right.
fucking future. It's 7 p.m. tomorrow for you.
Right, like how are you doing, dude? Is everything cool?
Yeah, how's
for
everything in
tomorrow?
the future? Like, are we good? Like, anything we should know about? Any
Right.
big sports games you could give us the fucking skinny on? Let's fucking go.
Oh,
Some real
shit.
Back to the Future shit, you know what I mean?
And then we got Times in here, man, from Canada.
Times needs it. Needs it.
Needs it. I fucking love Times, dude. First time I met Times, all I seen was this damn fish tank. Because his camera was on his fish tank and not him.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, what the fuck is this, right? And so I sat there in the Discord call with you and fucking probably 6 other people. And I'm like, I wonder what this guy looks like. Because I could hear him. And after like 5 minutes of talking, I knew he was from Canada. So I'm
Yeah.
like, you know, like, so I'm like, I wonder what this guy looks like. The name and everything's confusing shit. I mean, then he gets on camera and I'm just like, no. He just doesn't look like he sounds to me. He just,
No, it's just like everybody else, right? Like,
yeah.
Sometimes I see face reveals over like videos, and it's weird to hear one guy's hear who you think you hear, and then see a dude like me.
Yeah. Yep.
You know, like a couple of face reveals, I've been like, Jesus Christ, the guy's 3 times my size. He's fucking 11 feet tall. He's jacked up as hell, and he's over here sounding like just like a nice fucking announcer man. But I mean, he could actually break me in half like a pixie stick and eat my insides. Holy fucking shit!
Right.
It's crazy.
Fucking, John Benjamin did that to me.
Right? You would never think that John Benjamin. Fuck, dude.
Yeah. I was just like, when I saw him, I was like, no, and like 4 times I had to go back and look at the cast review to make sure.
I'm so
It was him.
sorry, but who in the hell is that?
Archer.
Bob.
Oh,
from
yep.
Bob Burgers.
Okay. Yep.
John Benjamin from John Benjamin Has a Van.
I just
Yeah.
didn't recognize the name, but as soon as you told me what he was in, like, you know, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so you see Archer, tall, charismatic. I mean, he's an asshole and an idiot, but tall,
Right.
charismatic, looks like James Bond,
Yep.
handsome, you know,
Yep.
all this cool stuff. Now imagine a 5'3" George Costanza hair having kind of person. All right,
Yep.
that's him. And you know what the funny thing is? Archer is just a speaking voice. That's just John fucking
Yeah.
Benjamin. That's why.
Yeah.
That's what, dude. People who have that voice naturally, they get the gigs. It's like, oh,
Right,
you don't have
yeah.
to do a voice. You just fucking sound like this.
Yeah, well, they
Here's
don't
money.
have to
Take
worry
it.
about
Take
you
it.
be calling in one day and being like, "Hey, I can't work because the voice I
Yeah.
do is just not there today."
Yeah. Exactly.
You know
Yeah.
what I
Yeah.
mean? Like you might have a
Mm-hmm.
sore throat or something. You know.
Exactly.
Well, I heard like
So
he for like Bob's Burgers, he was trying to do a different voice, and they're like, "No, we paid for John Benjamin. We want your regular voice."
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
they
I
wouldn't
think he
let
was
him.
trying to do like a little bit of a British twang in it or something like that, just to give it like something special, like, oh, I'm a secret agent or whatever. And they were like, no,
Mhm.
we want you, and
Mhm.
that's it. Like, if you don't, just talk into the microphone, John. Just
God
talk into
damn
the
it.
microphone.
Yeah.
See, now, like, that has to be fucking cool because I've always been interested into that, like, type of deal. Especially, like, I remember being a kid and watching the behind the scenes Lion King, like the
Oh
director's
yeah, yeah.
edition and
Seeing all
shit.
that stuff, right?
And seeing them, like, in the studio recording the music and then them, like, you know, side by side playing the scene that the music's from and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then you see like the boy who played Simba in there singing the music and stuff in front of the mic as a little kid and shit. I'm like, dude, that has to be fucking dope.
Yeah, and it just blows your fucking mind. It's like, what? What?
Was
Well,
it
yeah.
Simba Matthew Broderick?
I can't remember the guy's
Or
name.
was that the teenage Simba?
Might have been the teenage one
Yeah,
or
I
the
think that
adult
one.
one,
Yeah.
maybe. Because the when he was little, wasn't it
Kid.
kid from fucking Tool Time or some shit like that with Tool Man Taylor show.
Tim Allen.
Tim Allen, yeah. Wasn't
Yeah,
it?
he's
What's
just
that
Buzz
little?
Lightyear because yeah.
Jonathan Taylor?
Yeah, wasn't it Jonathan Taylor that played Simba when he was, you know, little baby Simba?
Oh, his name was Zachary Ty Bryan.
Okay, never mind. I was way the fuck off, huh?
No, you know what? It's because it's their stage names. That's what fucks you. It was his name was like something Taylor. Wait, yeah, it's because Tim the Two Man Taylor. So it was Zachary Thomas Taylor is what I think his stage name was, or some bullshit like that. 'Cause I
Yeah.
remember talking about this and looking it up and being like, what? Yeah,
What?
it's blew my fucking mind. I mean, lots of things blow my minds these days. So.
Does anybody know anything about the IGSO technology? No, wait,
Mm-mm.
I've said it wrong. My bad. I'm fucking high. IGZO technology. It says
Still nothing.
Japan's company launches gaming monitor with IGZO technology. Let's see.
Dude,
Well,
did
we
you-
might have a little news here for the podcast.
Oh.
China just outlawed future, like any kind of time travel movies and stuff like that. So like you can't watch like Doctor Who, Back to the Future, anything like that over in China anymore.
Really?
Yeah. Which also means our movies coming out aren't going to have any kind of plot with time travel anymore because all of our movies are made for China, basically.
Yeah. Yeah. Or they're just gonna do what they always do and just cut all those parts out. 'Cause sometimes you watch the Chinese versions of movies and you're like, what the fuck is happening? It's because they
Right.
had to cut out a bunch of plot that was not China safe. You know what I mean?
Um,
Or acceptable, rather. China acceptable.
Okay,
And they just
so
wouldn't pay for it.
this new technology is supposed. I have big words, and I'm a stoner, and I barely graduated, so bear with me. I'm gonna try to sum it up here. Basically gives you better transparency on your monitor, so it uses lower power to reach the brightness that you need in your monitor, right? When you're playing a game or something, you know.
Yeah.
And then I guess it says somewhat lowers response time and smaller transistor dimensions or some bullshit higher pixel density. It's supposed to be more like greenhouse type gaming, they say. It's supposed to help like the environment using less electricity and stuff like that. Something about 165 hertz refresh rate and a 2 milliseconds response time. and adaptive sync.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
So I mean, new monitor coming out on the market, boys.
Cool. I'll be able to afford it in like 10 years.
Oh no, right, exactly. I don't know if anybody's watching chat, but Brandolph just says he just watched a dude blow up 420 kegs on a boat on Sea of Thieves, and then
Right.
it crashed the entire server.
I've seen a couple of videos like that, and it is just as funny as it sounds. Yeah.
Oh
It
my
really
god,
is.
I wish I could have been there. That's fucking great.
That's insane.
That's just like you saying that, I don't know, Bone Face, it's been like 3 months ago when we were talking about Minecraft, and you say you and everybody used to crash the servers all the time doing stupid shit in Minecraft.
We
And I'm
use the
like,
nukes,
oh yeah, the nukes. Yeah.
a mod, so we could build nukes, and we'd drop like 4 nukes like at one spot, and it'd just blow a huge hole in the world, and then everything would start to cave in, and then it would just crash.
Hey man, this has lasted me quite a bit.
Mm.
This has been an hour and a half.
All right. So what's it like orbiting Saturn?
I could still drive. I feel alright.
All right, there you go. All right, I can dig it. I can dig it.
And then
Are those half grams or grams?
Half.
Okay, gotcha. Uh-oh. B double D's coughing it out. Get it out of there. Big Daddy Dank. Lungs of steel. Lungs of steel. There we go.
Dude, it makes me laugh that you called me that. Because back in high school, we had a buddy, and I'm not gonna say his name, but he's one of those guys, if you were like cool with him, he'd do anything for you, you know? Like, he was a nice guy. But if you were a dumbass, he'd literally throw a hammer at you in woodshop.
Yeah.
Seen
Yeah.
it happen. Like, so, he was just one of those guys, man. He used to go around and call me Big D all the time, because my last name. And, I don't know if he lives, like, literally across the street from me, or he has friends over here or whatnot. But I'll take the dog outside and shit, and I'll see him getting out of his car, and he's like, Big D. And I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like, what's going on, my guy? We wave at each other, and I go back inside.
That's fucking funny.
And
Big
then
D.
the other day you were
brother
like,
does.
Big Double D or whatever, and I was like, oh my god, no way.
Fireworks.
Really?
Oh yeah, I've been hearing them go off all day.
Oh, you must have some, must be a little bit closer to you. I didn't hear anything. Plus, you know, obviously I got a fucking headset on and shit. What is up, chat, man? Does anybody have, any questions for, the, guest of the podcast, Metalhead 1313? If you're wondering, yes, he does stand in as Silent Bob every Halloween.
It was a running thing for a long time, yeah. I used to have a really skinny friend. The downside was he was not charismatic. So it's like, dude, I can't play both parts, man. Like, you gotta
You're
you're either
help
gonna
me
talk
out here.
shit or we're gonna. We do a great bit. Like every time we got somewhere, we would just kind of like try and get comfortable and stand in front of the house, you know,
Yep.
like back at the stop, and just it wouldn't work, and then we just walk off. Yeah, it was good times, man. Good
Yeah,
times.
I love it. I fucking love it.
Did you
Sometime-
see they did like a world record at the secret stash for the
Yeah,
birthday
dude.
Silent Bob's?
Yep.
Dude, I do. I wanted to go so bad because I'm only like 5-ish hours away.
Oh really?
And I'm still trying to make it to the Holy Grail, dude. COVID kind of put a damper. This summer's plans was to go take like a few days off and go drive up to Red Bank and go check out the fucking stash. And then they put out that thing that said they were closing the stash in Red Bank. And I was
Yeah.
this close to tears. And then they said, because we're moving to a bigger location and a better fucking spot, like fucking 2 blocks away. So it's not so bad. And I was like,
Right.
oh, oh,
Right.
oh. Like I saw my nerd life flash before my eyes. I was like, I never got to go to the Holy Land. Like,
Do
how bad
you
does that feel?
What the
do you
hell?
listen to Tell 'em Steve Dave?
I do sometimes. I do catch the pod. I listen to more of the Smodcast stuff that Kevin does like a lot. I like to listen to like Fat Man on Batman and
Oh yeah, that's a good
um,
one.
Hollywood Babylon. I like that one.
Yeah,
Um,
I haven't listened to that one in like 4 years, 5 years.
every now and again I'll catch it because I always like I still have the Smodcast app on my phone or whatever, and it comes up every now and again to be like, hey, we're still here. Here's the recent
Mm,
episode, and it was like, oh yeah, I'll put that on while I drive because I drive a lot for work. So
right.
I don't
Yeah,
do
that's when
music
I
in the
used to
car
listen
anymore. I
to it.
just kind of listen. Yeah, it's the perfect time, right? Like tunes get you
Yeah,
distracted.
yeah,
Listening to somebody tell you what's up, that makes you feel good.
yeah, and his are the best because it's 3 hours of a stoner rambling,
Yeah,
you know.
exactly. Exactly.
So
Like I missed the days where they would do like the podcast that was the inspiration, so to speak, for Jay and Silent Bob's Secret Stash on fucking AMC. I think it was originally on AMC, and then it went to Discovery or something like that, or vice versa. I can't remember. But that old show they used to have, um, about the Secret Stash with fucking
Kevin.
oh, I can't remember. You know, Ming Chen was on there, and
oh,
fucking the big guy.
Walton,
Yeah,
Brian.
Walt and all those. Yeah, yeah, exactly. That fucking show, dude. I was locked in. I still
Yes.
have. I have a hard drive with every single episode on it
Right.
in the best quality I could find it because I go back and watch sometimes and I'm just like, to own a
Right.
shop like that. Oh,
Right.
all day just collectibles and books. Oh, I want
Yeah.
it so bad. Like that's
You
all I
know?
want for my life. I would never own a brick and mortar store for anything
Right.
except for a comic and card shop. Because
Well, and
I'm deep into magic and I love a lot of different comic books. So I'd be all about that. And collectibles, come on now. My house is fucking surrounded with collectibles. I'm down. Let's go.
Let's go.
right. Dude, I just sold off about $400 worth of magic cards, and they weren't like rares or anything like that. They're just some old ones I'd laying around.
Yep, dude,
I
it's
just got a
crazy,
bunch of
right?
them. I was
Sometimes
like, I don't
old
use
cards.
these. I'm just tell them fuck it. And I
Yep.
went in with a bunch of them, and they were like, "We'll give you 400." I was like, "Oh, I would take 40, but fuck you, I'll take 400."
Right.
Yeah, dude.
Dude,
That's
I went
fucking
into
sick.
fucking
Oh my god.
I went into our basically video game pawn shop here and took in my fucking capture card. They wouldn't fucking take it.
Really?
So I went to the I went to the GameStop. They wouldn't take it. Then I went to the video game pawn shop here and fucking see if they take it. And they're like, yeah, we'll give you like $25 for it. I paid $150 for it like 2 months ago. I never fucking used it because my PC was better than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah.
So like, is there any kind of safety reason? Like, could you like install something that they wouldn't know about that the next person plugged in, you'd have access? You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, I could go on to it and wipe.
Well-
Well, normally they would just go on it and wipe it all. You know what I mean?
Got him!
I just wasn't sure if there was a safety
War.
reason they wouldn't take it.
Hey, he said this should be against the law. There's way too much sexy on this podcast. And that is literally only because Metal decided to join us tonight. He graced us with that
No.
magnificent
It's
beard.
all from up there, boys. It's all from right up there.
How
I'm
we
just,
doing
you know,
tonight,
it's
Reed?
your world, Dank. I'm just living in it. You know what I mean, dude? Like
Right.
I'm just here for you. You were like, "Hey, want to be on the podcast?" And I was like, "Finally!" So here I am, dude.
Finally.
I gotta grab a seltzer right quick, boys. Okay.
Yeah, go for it, my
That
guy.
is parched.
This guy, what the fuck are you?
He's popping wood as he got up and walked away.
Yeah. He probably just finished off with Metal standing up.
Yeah.
I gotta ask Metal where you got those damn cushions from, cause my elbows are fucked.
Dude, I love that shirt. Like, it reminds me of you would see at, like, at the fair. Like, someone's selling their tent.
Oh yeah, haven't
mean-
even noticed this shirt.
And dude, it's wicked.
He probably made it. He probably went out and bought a shirt and painted it or something.
Dude, it's
Knowing
pretty
him.
cool. Like, that's what it looks like.
Reaper, how's the project coming over there on the good old castle thing? I don't know exactly what it was called, but I'll be home soon, feller, he says. Alright, man. Hit me up when you get home. Let me know how your 3D printing life is going. Oh, yeah, that is. Yep, Tommy, you're correct.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah, you were
Look
correct.
at your shirt.
Just go
I
look.
like your shirt.
Oh, yeah,
thanks,
I'll
man.
definitely go look at it again. I was looking at it earlier, and then, you know, the weed nap kicked in.
Oh, you're talking to Reaper?
Yeah, I'm talking to Reaper. And then I woke up and was like, oh, shit. I asked Metal and Foam Face to be ready by 6, and it is 6:45.
I was ready though. I was
Yeah.
ready the whole time.
You were. You were. I got to my computer, and everybody had hit me up, and I was like,
It was perfect. It gave me time to go hit the can, so it worked out good.
my bad.
I didn't have to
boys."
hold you up. So.
Right.
But yeah, hey, if you like this shirt, it is Kohl's circa 2010.
Oh,
So
Oh,
Yeah.
that explains it. No, we got
that's
a
where I get to
little.
buy all my man-child shirts.
Yeah, right. We got a little small town fair where we're at, and every year when we were younger, they had a tent that would sell like shirts like that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
You know
for
what I mean?
sure.
knives and katanas and.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
All that, or like posters of Elvis.
When we were kids,
Like-
we had this one friend who's like their mom didn't give a shit, so we'd give all of our money to her, and she'd go buy like $400 worth of knives, and then turn around and give it to all of us kids.
Yeah.
Here you go, kids. Don't cut yourselves. I feel like this was a mistake.
I
feel like this was a
remember
mistake.
when one of our friends from high school at the time, he had this watch, right? And he'd been fucking on a thing of needing cigarettes or a fucking eighth. I can't remember which. He wanted to sell the watch for like $20. Like, okay. So I bought it off of him for $20. The next day, we went down to the fair and found a carny and gave me 40 for it.
Dude, I think the best, like, worst, like, decision on an adult when I was a kid. So we used to do airsoft wars, like, around my house, right? We were shooting each other with airsoft guns, shooting back and forth. And one of the neighbors, this older guy, comes out with, like, a child's bow and a bunch of arrows. Any of you kids want this? Just gives it to us and walks away. What the fuck is wrong with you? Of course we're gonna start shooting it at each other, or we like started shooting it straight up,
Up in the air and taking off running and
you
shit.
know, like-
Yeah.
I was like, what the like, looking back on it, I was like, why would you give a bunch of kids who are already shooting each other with plastic guns a bow and arrow?
Yeah. Well, you know,
Bad judgment.
yeah,
Bad
you know, you can't
judgment.
fix stupid. You know, you can't fix
Hey
it. you
man,
know?
you could
I'm not
always.
lying, I swear to God, his son's name was Mike Hunt.
They knew what they were doing.
Mm-hmm.
They knew what they were doing.
On his driver's license was Mike Hunt.
Can you imagine when he got pulled over and people looked at it? They were like,
God
no.
damn it.
No, and he's like, no. I know you think no, but I promise you, as unfortunate as the truth is, it's yes.
Right. Like,
I
I'm
have
not-
to
it's
live
not
with
a
this
show.
name. Please don't make my life any more difficult, please.
Right. I would have changed that shit. Like, as
Yeah,
soon
right.
as I was 18, I'd have been like, yep, going to
Right, yeah.
file for a name change.
Dude,
Done.
let's be real. You're 18, fresh out of high school. High school fucking sucked.
Right.
How do you know, Metal? Maybe because your name was fucking Mike Hunt. That probably had a fucking lot to do with it. So now that you're past that fucking scenario, maybe, just maybe, it's time to hit up a lawyer or a fucking judge and be like, I gotta change it. And they'll look at it and be like, why exactly do you want to change your name? Never mind, sign here. There you go. Sign right there. There you go. Like, instantly. They're just like, no, we got no. The only way it could be worse would be if they had a daughter named Anita. All right, that's the only way it gets worse, boys.
Yeah. And like, he was a troublemaker just so the teacher would be screaming, Mike Hunt! Mike Hunt! Down the hallways at him.
Yep. Yep.
Mr. Hunt. Yeah.
Dude, I love my little timers on my stream. It's funny as shit. This is every Saturday. Me and Phone Face and I get high and talk. Come join us. And then I got one that goes off every 5 minutes that says, "Hey, if you're smoking weed during this, drink something."
grab a glass of water, bro. Maybe one of those high C squeezers, you know? Maybe one of those. Maybe that'll get you where you need to go.
Yeah. So you would appreciate this, guys. I woke up the other morning, kind of like the other morning when I woke up at 3 o'clock and was like, "Yo, Metal, what's up, dude?" And you were like, "What are you doing awake?" And then she was on my lap.
Dude, yeah. I could hear the children show in the background, and I was like, "Hey, what are you doing?" Never mind. I was like, poor guy is fucking either his kid still hasn't gone to sleep or daddy got woken up in the middle of the night, and that was the one who was like, yeah, she tapped me on the shoulder, and I was like, well, shit, I don't want to wake mom up because wife goes to work at fucking early,
thank
right?
You for stopping in, Xena. I appreciate you, and
Xena!
You have a good night of sleep. I'll probably see you in the morning on Discord when I wake up tomorrow. I'm sure you'll be in there with Italian or somebody. I'll fucking
Just
stop in and
do
say
it!
hi.
Make your dreams come true!
But, no, so it was like 4 o'clock in the morning or something like that. I woke up and I was just wide awake. I knew there was no way in hell I was going to go back to bed. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to use this time to go out there, maybe get some time alone, you know, quiet, and fucking I'll make coffee and I'll just chill, maybe smoke, you know. And I come out here and there was Kami and everybody on that Discord. They were on just hanging out and shit. I was like, well, fuck it, I'll join up and talk to them and stuff. And Kami was drinking a fucking Capri Sun and everybody started laughing. And I was like, wait. And I hurried up and got up and went and grabbed one of my kids' Capri Suns. And I was like, yo, Kami, pass me that Capri Sun, man. And he put it up to the camera, and I come off to the side and was like, oh, thank you, buddy. And I drug mine down, and he lost his shit. He, was like, that's fucking amazing.
That's so perfect. You sit down and you realize somebody's drinking the same can of Coke you are, and it's like, hey man, let's see if I can't get this guy to play along. Hey, pass me that fucking thing real quick, and then ta-da! It's fucking magic, movie magic, boys, live here.
I just felt like a little kid at 4 o'clock in the morning. It was so fucking cool.
Yeah, I can dig it.
So me and Kami drank a fucking Capri Sun at 4 o'clock in the morning together. It was just great. Ow. Oh, man. What's good, chat? How's everybody doing tonight? Oh, shit.
I keep checking my email to see if I got any emails from work, and then I realize it's the weekend.
It's the weekend.
They're not going to call me.
I mean, at least that's a good thing, because half the time when it's the weekend at my wife's job, we just expect more people to call. Holy shit! Boston Bully coming in with a raid of 9. Holy hell.
Boston Bully.
Boston! You're a fucking legend.
Welcome.
I would tell everybody to stop by and follow Boston, but everybody in here is already following Boston. Why? Because
Boston.
he's fucking amazing, that's why. Mike, what is good, my guy? Thank you for following Mischief. We appreciate that. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the family, Mike. Welcome.
Zero, I love you.
Yeah, Zero.
You're
our babysitter now? Yep, okay. I feel that. I'm good at that. I'm a dad. I got you guys covered. What do you want? You want Caillou, Dora, peanut butter and jelly, maybe some nuggies.
Nuggies, yeah, for sure. Thanks, Dad.
Yeah, no, you know what I mean? You know what I want, though? I want dino nuggies and the fucking smiley french fry things that look, you know what I mean?
I don't care how old I get, but those little fucking smiley french fries / little tiny hash browns of happiness. Oh, give me. I want want them so bad.
Yup, they're the best too if you can get them at home and deep fry them. Because when I had them the most, it was like at school. And they weren't
Yeah.
I mean, they were good, but they could be way fucking better because they just probably popped them in like an oven for like 30 minutes.
I've been hearing great things about air fryers, boys, and I kind of think I want to pick one up because I think it would be
worth it.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, I got
don't use anything else but an air fryer, and if you can't air fry it, you can microwave it then.
Yeah, see, there you go,
amazing.
right? Like,
You
I
don't
mean,
use
like,
stove with- especially you get one of the Ninja ones that's like a all-in-one air fryer and
Oh, yeah.
baker and all that shit. You don't
Right.
need anything.
See, we
I got
have
a Ninja
an air
coffee
fryer.
maker, and let me tell you, dude, if there's a bell and whistle that can be had on a coffee maker, Ninja got it, dude.
Yeah.
I'd never spent so much money on a coffee maker before, but you know what? I've never had a better cup of coffee every single fucking morning of my life
Right.
that I have out of that fucking thing.
Have you ever had a bun?
A bun? Like a steamed bun?
No, a bun. Like, it's a coffee maker. It's a brand.
No, I don't think so, no.
Yeah, look those up, and my parents got me one for Christmas, I think last year or the year before. Fucking insane. Like, your water that you put in it, it stores one pot in the back of it, so it's always hot.
Oh, dude, alright, so
So-
that's like, yeah, that's making coffee at like a restaurant level, pretty much.
Yeah, buddy.
I think that's the
Okay.
company they use.
Yeah, that's my mom and stepdad bought me the one. It literally doesn't have a hot plate, but the coffee pot itself is like one of those tumbler cups.
Oh.
It's like stainless steel.
What?
Yeah, but I don't have a
That's
hot
awesome.
plate, so like my kid, if like she randomly grabs the fucking coffee pot in the morning for some fucked up reason, she's not gonna burn
Oh.
herself at all.
Oh, that's
Like,
good.
That's fucking
Oh,
dope.
so the outside's like insulated.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can't. You can literally just grab it and hold it all day. You won't tell
And it-
there's like
And it's fucking hot ass coffee in it. No
Hot
shit. Oh,
ass
that's all right.
coffee.
Okay. All right. That's pretty legit. That's pretty legit.
Granted, I don't know how much they run because it was a gift. I'm not gonna go look it up. I was just like, fair enough. Thanks for
mean-
the coffee pot, ma.
None of them are cheap. None of them are cheap.
Yeah, never. Yeah, the Bun brand. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Wonder
Ninja's near
Welcome.
the same kind of price point, but they got like weird like they have like an infrared eye that's
What?
like, hey, noticed a little bit too much film on my infrared eye. You should probably do one of those cleaning cycles that like is half vinegar, half water.
Yeah.
Maybe do one of those real quick and fucking
I'm-
clean this bitch out.
I probably need to do that to mine, to be honest with you.
Oh yeah, like when I do it, the next cup of coffee is like, oh okay, yeah, I definitely needed to clean this thing. Okay,
Yeah.
Got a little bit of old coffee up in this bitch.
Damn. Now
But
I
it
want
even
a
makes
fucking
iced coffee. That's my jam.
I mean,
see, that was
but-
the reason I bought it.
Doesn't
Fill
it?
the craft with ice. And
Oh, you
then-
actually fill it with ice.
Oh yeah. Fill the whole craft with ice. It turns off the hot plate or whatever. You put the motherfucker on there, and then it'll brew your coffee. But instead of taking 5 minutes to brew a pot, it's gonna do it in about like 10 or 11 minutes, because it's brewing a little bit, getting like dribbling a little bit of water through. But you don't want to do it too fast, because then all that ice is gonna melt. Right.
Right.
So it does it like it takes a bit longer, but by the time you're done, you got about half a carafe of ice. It used a bit less water because it knows that some of the ice is gonna melt.
Right.
So it uses some of that ice, and then you pour it over ice, and fucking add whatever you fucking add. I'm just a cream guy myself, so I add a little bit of cream, and then boom, iced coffee done. Right, made it home. I don't gotta go to Dunkin', nothing like
Right.
that. And
Hell
it gets
yeah.
hot, and let's be real, fellas, when it's 9 million fucking degrees outside, regardless of how comfortable it is inside your house, you don't feel like having a nice hot cup of joe first thing in the morning. So I just fucking bang out my cold brew and I'm good to go. And I got a cold brew fucking maker thing for the fridge too. I
So-
got like a big cylinder full of
Have
coffee.
you
and
like
just fucking-
poured your coffee in like ice trays and then use that, freeze that, and then use your like
I
coffee
have.
cubes?
Yeah,
That shit's
yeah.
amazing. I
Oh,
love
it's so
doing that.
good. Oh, it's so good.
I don't think
It's great for like dessert coffees and stuff like that. Put a little bit of fucking coffee into a cup, drop those motherfuckers in there. Mwah, you're fucking good to go.
Yeah. Well, see, I'm diabetic too, so I gotta use that sugar substitute bullshit.
Mm.
So, and like, iced coffee and shit like that. That I don't know if you guys have ever tried sugar substitute, like anything cold, like already made. The shit doesn't break up and like disperse very well.
You just gotta, I know a way around it. You gotta take like an extra like couple of minutes, and get yourself some like nice toasty water, put it into a cup, break it down ahead of time, pour it over the coffee afterwards, and mix the coffee.
Okay, hell yeah.
Boom, done. You got yourself some liquid
Hell
sweetener,
yeah.
and you're good to go.
Hell yeah.
Because I've had that issue with like, because I used to have like that raw salt. That
Oh,
shit
yeah,
doesn't want
yeah.
to break down even if you boil it. It's like they're fucking hard rock crystals.
Yep.
So I always had to do that when I was going to add it. But then I found out that the reason I wasn't so super into coffee was because I was always trying to put more sugar. It turns out if I just took the sugar out, I got all the coffee in my coffee that I wanted.
Right.
So then I put a little bit of creamer in there and I'm fucking good to go.
Yeah.
I like my coffee like I used to like my cigarettes, with extra fucking cigarettes and or coffee.
Right.
Oh, it was so good. Oh my god, dude. 2-pack a day, Camel Wide, man. I wanted that shit to hurt.
Right.
There's probably a reason why my voice sounds the way it does these days.
I mean, yeah, there's definitely a reason why mine sounds like this. Fuck.
Camel Wide. I haven't had Camel Wides for so long.
You remember they used to sell them in a 2-pack deal? And then if you bought the 2-pack deal, they gave you a free lighter?
Yep. It was fucking great. It was fantastic. It was fan-fucking-tastic. And then I realized, like, one day, like, I walked up a flight of stairs and I couldn't breathe, and I was like, I'm heavy, but, like, I'm not this heavy.
No.
Like, this was a mistake. So then I wound up, I was like, I'm gonna switch to one of these fucking things. I feel like it'll keep me alive slightly longer anyway.
Right.
Right.
I mean, I tried. I didn't try. It worked for me, but my thing was too is like, eventually I couldn't afford the fucking juice. Like, cause I couldn't, like, the wife smokes. Okay.
Find a flavor you like, a concentrated flavor you like. And then buy gallons of propylene glycol and vegetable glycerin.
Right.
And a little bit of concentrated nicotine.
Right.
And this is about 6 months worth of juice.
Right.
That cost me $50.
Oh, hell yeah. I was spending 30 for 100.
Yeah. For a day's, I was spending 30 for a day's worth.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I was
And
spending.
this is,
I'd get 30 mils in a day.
yeah, well, I make about 500 mils at a time, and you just get it right. I use almost no fucking nicotine, and it's just easy.
See, my problem was, so I vaped for 3 years, but I'm so addicted to nicotine. I would 36 milligram nicotine.
Oh yeah, that'll bring you to borderline poisoning yourself with nicotine. Yeah, that's a lot of nicotine.
When I started,
that's like nicotine salts levels of fucking nicotine right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I started vaping, I was dripping daily 36 milligrams. I'd go through like 15 to 30 mils a day.
Damn.
I got it cut down to 12 because they quit selling it in 36 because it was dangerous.
Yeah. Well,
Right.
if you mix it yourself with the right flavor, it's all about like in my case, it was every 500 mils, just bring that content down a little bit, almost unnoticeably. And then by like the third or fourth time, you start to be like, this ain't hitting like it's used to. But you just fucking stay the course. And then eventually you're just trying to fucking, you get it kicked. And having too much nicotine now tears the shit out of me. Back in the day, I was all fucking about it. I was like, like I want to fucking, like I want to breathe fucking fire. Like if it doesn't fucking hurt the back of my throat, there's not enough nicotine. And now, like any more than a milligram, and I'm fucking choking, dude.
Right.
Guar, do you know the band Guar?
Oh yeah, 3 times I've seen their shows. Yeah, I got a couple of outfits Guar produced. Yeah.
Really? Did you have any of their juice? They used to make juice.
No, I never got any of their juice. That would be.
That's where I would get the 36 mil.
Oh my god.
Nicotine stuff was from them.
Well, it just proves to you that Guar does want to take over the world and kill everybody in it. Yeah.
Right.
You know?
Look at this little guy.
Those guys, there's a couple of guys in that band that may or may not have some behavioral issues. I think they
Maybe.
might.
Maybe just a little bit.
Like it would be a good idea if they saw a doctor, maybe, like just in case, like a little bit.
Guy, didn't he just die recently?
Yeah, he was one of them. Yeah, he had a lot of problems. Yeah.
Hell
Yeah, it was a rough one.
yeah. Damn.
Years ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, like 2 or 3 at this point. Yeah, it was recent enough. Yeah, in recent memory, but yeah, great shows though. Holy shit, yeah, that was those were some wild fucking shows.
Oh, I used to see him on YouTube, like watching when I was in high school and shit. And just be like, oh my god.
Is that the one where they did like the Wall of Death or whatever?
Oh no, Guar is more of the their stage
Crazy
performance is like, think the opposite of Slipknot. So instead of like setting each other on fire and like going absolutely insane, they would play crazy music and have like
Lunch?
little people in costumes that have giant penises, and then they would jerk those penises until gushing fire hoses of food coloring foamy shit would shoot out, and they would just fucking spray the entire crowd. And I mean, let's be real, nobody grabs the Guar CD and says, hey, let's have a listening party. It's not great tunes. Like, it's just kind of meme-ish at this point, and the shows were fucking like, if you go to a Guar show wearing clothes you don't want fucked up, you're dumb.
Yeah.
Because they're gonna get fucked up. Oh, I'm in the back, I'm far enough. Oh, they got a lot of pressure behind those fucking hoses. They are getting everybody. The bartender doesn't want their bar fucked up. Fuck you, we're Guar, we don't care. Like, it's fucking hysterical, dude. It's a mess. It smells funny. The pit can hardly be a pit because it's pretty much like a mud wrestling arena at that point. Like lube wrestling. It's just a nightmare. But it was an experience.
Right.
Am I ever going to go again? No. Because I'm done with that. And if I fall hard like that again, I might break something. I'm in my 30s now, boys. We got to take it easy, you know?
Right.
You know, as you start to get older, you got to be like, maybe the pit's not for me anymore. It used to be a place where I would thrive. Now it's a place where I have to take time off of work after I go into, and I just don't want to do that.
Right.
Like I can't afford it. You know, I got responsibilities now. You know.
I did have
Do I
one
miss those
question
days?
for you, Metal.
Shoot, buddy.
Where did you get the armrest cushions?
Oh, Amazon, dude. Look them up. Like, just look up armrest cushions.
Look how
and like
fucked up my elbows are.
Yeah, dude. These things are just hard, obnoxious plastic. There's a little bit of give because they're like foam rubber or whatever the fuck. Yeah, they're trash.
Whoever
And it's a
made this
nightmare.
chair, I want them to come sit in it for fucking 4 hours straight.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then
the
tell
armrest-
me
the
that
armrests
they
are the
don't
only
want to
uncomfortable
punch
thing.
themselves in the face.
Right, like the seat, the chair itself is fucking fantastic.
Right.
But like,
yeah,
dude,
no.
for $11 shipped, you know, with Prime and shit like that, you Velcro the fucking strap them up, and they're fucking comfy. You're fine now. I
Good.
used to have a pair of slippers, like sock style slippers, just pulled over the fucking tops of them, because that was better than nothing. And then I was like, oh, I wonder if it's a thing on the internet. And then I looked it up, and Amazon was like, yes, of course it's a thing, you fucking moron. And I
But
bought
look at mine, though. Like, I don't know if you could tell because of the lighting. They're, like, breaking. Like, all that is, like, gone. It's supposed, you know what I mean? They're, like, snapping off.
Is that DX or is that
It's some Amazon off-brand shit.
Amazon? Okay, gotcha.
I bought it for, like, $150.
I never the reason I got mine was because I can buy parts for it online direct from their website. So like the casters broke a couple of times, ordered the replacements. The whole fucking, like, you know, the big metal fucking star that holds all the casters, that holds the cylinder and everything like that.
Yeah.
One of those fucking legs one day after like 7-8 years of use snapped right the fuck off. Just exploded. And I was like, well, all right, well, this thing's fucking done. And then I just went to their site, and for $35 they sent it to my house, and I just replaced it.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like it's fucking easy. Like, did I have to buy another $400 and some odd chair? No. I got super lucky, and I can just buy fucking parts. I had to replace the armrest a couple of times because I lifted one up and it just fucking came off, and then it never would adjust since. And I was like, ah, shit. So I called them, and it was within warranty at the time. and they were just like, "Oh, here's another full set." They didn't just replace one; they gave me 2 of the updated ones.
Oh hell yeah!
And I've had them on here ever since, and they're fucking great.
I got a 5-year warranty
the...
with mine. I might have to claim that.
Oh yeah, for sure, dude. Oh yeah, that shit's replaceable. Like for sure.
Just call them up and be like, hey, I need another one, boys.
And the chair itself, I mean, shit, you see me, dude. I fucking sit here all day, dog. Like, this is, if I'm not working, I'm usually here or bowling. So, and bowling only takes like 4 hours and then I'm back home. So,
right.
You know, now I'm fucking just here.
Right.
And I don't feel a need whatsoever to replace the fucking seat.
No?
Like, I'm always comfortable. Yeah, no issues whatsoever. That's why, another reason why I went with DX. It's essentially a car seat. I mean, you gotta own a car for like 25 years before the seat's uncomfortable.
Right, exactly. But the only complaint I have for him, and it's not necessarily for everybody, because like I'm kind of Grim 420 Gaming. What is up, my guy? Welcome to the stream.
Hey, Nevermore. Didn't see you there, buddy.
But you know how they got the bucket part of it, the shit on the sides. Well,
it fucks with your legs too, right? You got big man legs just like me.
I got big man legs, but like I lost a lot of weight, right? So like my left side doesn't hurt at all. Like I'm good on the left side, but my right leg, I fucked it up when I was younger, so it's crooked.
Yep.
So it just hangs over that fucking lip thing there, and I got oh, it sucks, dude.
Dude, it's a nightmare. For that, I recommend like if you can find like a seat cushion that's pretty hefty and thick, that when you compress it with, you know, let's be honest, you know, our frames, it's gonna compress some shit. Oh
yeah.
If you get a cushion that's big enough to kind of overlap that, it'll sit. Because I had to do that for a little bit as well. That was the thing with me, like, because my last chair I didn't have that shit, so I could fucking spread eagle and fucking just chill all day.
Right.
But now I've almost had to learn to sit with my legs facing forward. Probably good for my hips if I'm honest. But
yeah.
Like I had to make sure that like I could just I can sit like that and it's comfortable, because forever it was like the outsides of each of my thighs. Oh my god, it was a nightmare. It was like getting used to sitting in this chair was, which is weird to say, right? Getting used to sitting in a chair. But yeah, sitting in a bucket seat definitely is a bit less than ideal. My buddy Max Legroom across the street, he got one from Killer Bee. I don't know if you heard of that brand.
Oh man, Grim, we're just over here bullshitting, smoking some weed.
They don't have the fucking bucket seat style. It's just a big fucking memory foam cushion that's like several inches thick.
Yeah.
And he's a fellow bigman. He's like fucking a couple inches taller than me.
Right.
And I can take a running start at this dude and jump and give him a good old-fashioned shoulder, and he just kind of notices that I did that.
Right.
He's that kind of, like, he's the kind of guy that if he was like a cop, they'd call him for the door kicking. He's that guy. He's a fucking monster. Like, and he's just, the thumb hole on his bowling ball, I can almost fit 2 of my fingers in.
Jesus,
He's
Mother
got
Murphy.
lunchbox hands this man has. It's unfucking real. Like, it's just big fucking, like, his fist is a face-sized. He's like Andre the Giant, but he ain't that fucking tall. It's unfucking believable. I don't know how he's just built different. He's literally built different.
That's crazy. Now, I know I can't remember the brand name, but my stepdad, they have it for their like kitchen tables because like they're old. Or at least for my mom, she has it on her chair. It's pretty fucking thick cushion, right? It's like this thick, maybe. But it's my stepdad got it at a fucking truck stop because he drives semi for a living.
Oh, so yeah, he's always you may have air ride, but eventually that fucking seat's gonna be uncomfortable, right?
Yeah. So he picked him up one of those for the truck, and I guess he picked one up for my mom for like inside in the house, because they, you know, they hang out at the kitchen table all the time. They have their own little fucking like 30, 40-inch TV in their kitchen. And then they just hang out at the table and smoke cigarettes and drink coffee all goddamn day, every day. And, well, Lady Laws, welcome to the stream. But every time I go over there, dude, my mom ain't sitting down in her chair, man. I sit down on that motherfucker, because every other chair in the house wood. unless you got to like a living room and sit by yourself on the couch.
That would be weird. Oh, I just heard my first firework. There it is. There it be.
Oh man, yeah, the wife and the kid are on their way home.
Cool. So what? That means a couple hours and they're gonna be cruising in.
Yeah, well, probably
I guarantee
about
you,
an
your
hour,
fucking kid,
15 minutes
after a
or so.
couple of hours of being home, your kid is gonna be ready for fucking nunites.
Oh, I bet.
I'm sure she had fun all day, running around, all kinds of crazy. You said they were up at the lake, right? So she was fucking. It's like bringing a dog to the field. I mean, like, it's your child, and I'm not being disrespectful, but it's like bringing your dog to the dog park, letting it run around for 6 hours, and then it comes home, and it's just like,
yeah,
like shot with a tranquilizer dart, just nunites.
Yeah, Lady Boss, we're having a blast over here tonight, man. I got my buddy Metal. I've only known him for like, what, 3 weeks, but I felt like I've known you for like 5 years. He's a fucking cool guy.
Couple few months anyway. Yeah, it's been, we've been definitely fucking frequent and hanging out a handful more often these days for sure. Yeah. It's been a minute though. Yeah.
It's because he reminds me of Massive.
Yes, thank you. Yes.
Like, he looks like a miniature Massive.
You look like a mini Massive. We have a buddy from high school.
I was about to say, is this like an IRL homie or a streamer I'm not familiar with? All right.
No, real life guy. But like, yeah, he like the way he would talk was just like you, and like his sense of humor was just like you.
You know, enthusiastic. You know.
I can dig it. Oh yeah, I talk with my hands a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. It happens, man.
That's the Italian. Yeah, the Italian can't get out of me, man.
Yeah, and I'm sure he's fucking Italian too. I think looking at him, he looks Italian somewhat. But the story that we had though with this guy, Foam Face in high school had a what was it, a Toyota Celica? So
nice. You thought you were the shit. All right.
Oh man.
Those Celicas, man, they always made them look way cooler than they were, but goddamn, did they look fucking cool, eh?
Yeah.
Fucking A, man. I fucking, I wanted one.
Mine was geared for dirt racing, so I could do about 95, 100 in third gear.
Oh,
but 4th and 5th gear were garbage. But
yeah, no, exactly, right? Yeah, they were so short. Bing, bing.
Yeah, you get the third, just doing like 100, like red line. It was crazy. Yeah.
But so this guy Massive, and me at the time, I was probably 300 minimum. You know what I mean? And then Massive outweighed me. Most definitely.
I mean, with a name like Massive, you're either super skinny and it's a joke name, or you're being very descript.
Yeah.
So there's no.
Yeah.
There's a reason why you were Big D and he was Massive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Me and him were in the fucking back of this dude's Celica.
Oh.
We rode like that.
Yeah.
It was.
Yep.
It looked like his car was taking a shit.
It was squatting down,
But
it looked like it was launching all the time, right?
Yeah.
Like it was like, like that quick squat you get at a launch, right? But it was just all day. You were going uphill the whole way home.
Right.
And then one time in the middle of fucking, I think, winter, wasn't it? We had Easy, which is another real life friend. He was about my size now, that I am now. Maybe a little less.
Gotcha.
Right.
Oh no, I meant you. That's your size.
Oh yeah.
You're a handsome size. You know what I
mean?
I like how I said handsome. You guys are both like, no, he wasn't.
No,
like,
not
what I
really.
meant. Not what I meant.
The joke was, this dude had made the ugliest kids, like every one of his kids, and he had kids with what, 3 different women? Every one of them were as ugly as sin, and it all looked like him.
It took
He
him.
tried with a bunch of different ladies too. He's like, maybe it's just a lady. Yeah, I'm knocking up. And then afterwards, he's like, nah, shit, I think it's me now. I think it's me.
And this girl had another kid with another guy, and it was a cute kid.
Oh,
Right, yeah,
dude.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get bad genes. Sometimes you get bad genes, right? You know?
Right.
He had like a widow's peak all the way back to the back of his head at 20. Like,
Dude, his daughter came out with it.
Yeah, his daughter came out with 2 hairlines. She had one back here and then one up here.
No.
It was
That was
bad.
crazy.
No.
Well, I mean, she was
Yeah.
cute, other than the hairline.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
You know?
Yep. Sounds
But-
about right.
So it was me and him in the back seat, and on top of it, at the time, the woman he was with was pregnant with his daughter about 8 months. And we're all in Tommy's Silica trying to go to the mall or some shit. And it
Yeah,
was
I
like
mean, where else are we
fucking
gonna go,
8.
right? Yeah.
It was like 8 o'clock at night or some shit. I
Hour
remember.
drive.
Fucking just putting. If we ran into a hill, we're fucked.
Oh man, so there was like 6 people in that car at that point.
No, only 4. Just
I'm
the
6'3".
amount of.
Well, I'm
Wait.
not small either.
Yeah, no.
Okay, all right, okay, yeah. God, why am I always the shortest fucking dude?
I'm 6'3", crammed in this little car. Yeah, here's the messed up part. I'm 6'3", and I've got a 30-inch inseam. So I'm 6'3" from the waist up.
You got, some people got long legs, and they were like, "No, this man's torso needs to be what's big."
So
Yeah, dude.
I have to drive this little fella like this.
At least your knees weren't like up like this, right? Like at least.
Right.
At
That's
least-
true.
You should see his dad get out of his mom's Mini Coupe.
Oh, yeah.
Because his dad's
Dad's
taller than him.
Yeah.
The wife had a question for your dad, but she forgot to ask him.
Oh.
She wanted to ask him if he can even drive that car with the with the roof up.
Dude, I won't lie, like that car, it's got great room, but no back seat.
Big
Or it's
Joe.
got terrible room, and you can cram a person in the back.
Mm.
But other than that, he drives in the back seat basically.
Yep.
Like, so.
Well, it's like Hightower in fucking Police Academy, where when he had to learn to drive, he yanked the front seat of fucking Mahoney's car out of the front.
Yeah.
He
Yep.
sat in the back.
Yep.
Yeah, yep, that's basically what it's like in the Mini Cooper.
Dude, I haven't seen that movie in so long.
Dude, yeah, it's been a minute.
What's
It's
the
been a
dude
minute.
that does the noises? What's his name?
Oh, his real name is something Winslow, right? I can't
Yeah,
remember what they
yeah,
called him in
Mike,
the show, though.
Mike Winslow, isn't it?
Yeah, Mike Winslow. Yeah. I always want to say Carl Winslow, and I was like, no, that was a character from Family Matters.
How tall
Oh,
is
yeah.
he? Foam Face is 6'2", and I'm assuming 6'3". I am like 5'11", if that. If they fix my leg, I might be 6 foot. But, you know, shit happens.
5'10", fucking sucks.
5'10"? Yeah.
Doctors told me I was gonna be 6'2". Fucking liars.
Yeah, because you were probably 5'10" when you were like 8.
They said I was gonna be 7.
Sorry. It was
Close,
two.
yeah. I mean, close. Enough.
He's like, no, motherfucker. Like,
Close, yeah.
unrealistic.
They said I was gonna be 7. If I would have gotten the legs, I probably would have been.
You're right. Thank God you didn't, right? Shit. That adds a whole bunch. Dude, I know a dude who's fucking or whatever.
Some
and
Nettles a midget.
Dude,
I'm gonna call him a midget.
walking into a home that has like low ceilings, there's
Big-
like several things you have to be careful for: low door frames
Mm.
and ceiling fans.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's like, dude, I have scars on my head from just like stepping back to let somebody leave a room and just getting domed by a ceiling fan at Mach 3.
Yeah.
He's like, that's
Right.
rough. That's rough, big man. That's rough.
I think my
Apartment's
apartment's
rough,
got 10-foot ceilings in the living room. Because I
So
don't.
you're
Oh,
good.
God, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think Tommy or Foam Face could. Sorry, I don't think you could touch it if you were standing in here.
No. No.
I wish you
No.
could, because I'd have you come over here and clean my fan.
I know you wouldn't. I wouldn't be over there.
Yeah, you'd be like, fuck that. If I can
Yeah,
reach
and
it, I'm
bike-
gonna hit it.
I ride the bike by and be like, pass the joint out the window.
Right.
You're on the second floor and it's just like, there you go.
Oh yeah,
Thank
Lady
you.
Lost. How tall are you, Lady Lost? I don't want to say because like I was gonna say about 5'6". Yeah, 5'7". She don't look as small like my mom is. I could put like if I give my mom a hug, I could put my chin on top of
Yeah.
her head.
Yeah,
was
same
way
here.
off.
Yeah, my mom was like 5'1", 5 foot.
Oh shit. She is
Yep.
5'1". Damn.
Yep.
Well, welcome to the stream, everybody. Jesus Christ, this has been a good one, dudes. We've had 9 people in here, man. 10 at one point. Big Joe, holy shit, no wonder why they call you Big Joe. 6'8". Jesus Christ.
Guy, I think we both know how tall you are, so I don't think you need to throw around the M word, you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Who got...
I know you
what
well enough to know how
happened?
tall Sky is.
What happened?
Oh, she called me a midget, which is like, I mean, you know, yeah, but
Oh,
I
yeah, yeah.
I know Sky, and I know she's quite tiny. That's right. Now I called you tiny on somebody else's stream. There you go.
I'm 15 foot tall. Holy shit.
More like 15 centimeters tall.
Oh man. It's been great, man. I appreciate you coming on the podcast, man. We're going to look for somebody to raid.
Oh, raid him up.
Yeah.
Who's gonna get it? Who's gonna get it?
Look, I'm looking at. Oh yeah, let's go. We're gonna raid Brondor.
Rondor.
Yeah. Brondor. He's another IRL high school buddy.
Word.
Smoke weed every day.
We're gonna switch over to the chat.
I'm gonna elbow drop you, Sky.
Yeah, we can go to the after party or the chill one. Alrighty, guys. I appreciate everybody stopping in, and we'll see you guys next week for another podcast.
See ya.
You guys.
Bye.